the Honourable McGinn.
Thank you very much, Acting President. I'm going to take an interesting position on this. You'll be able to tell that my speech is not written by ChatGPT, but I have been called a Luddite quite a few times. But my reasoning behind my thinking is I don't believe as AI and automation, etc., progresses that workers are being considered in that, particularly within Australia. I've said in this place before that I think Australia leads the way on inventions and progression in AI and automation within the mining industry particularly, but we don't play a role in manufacturing. So one of the big issues that come with it is you're replacing workers with computers and robots, but you're not even building that technology. At least if we were building the technology, we would be having jobs that would replace the jobs that we're replacing, if that makes sense. So I think it's pretty clear that I've spoken in this place before about automation on the waterfront and how I oppose that. I stand proudly against automation on the waterfront. I've been to LA in America and seen the damage that automation has done to an entire workforce. And it's interesting to see. Honourable Member, I have no issue with a union taking protected action. That's a worker's right to do in this country. That's why this country is so great, because workers have the opportunity to be able to fight for better paying conditions. Unfortunately, the opposition doesn't have a view like that. They just want to buckle workers.
Members, please direct your remarks through the chair.
Thank you, Acting President. Once again, you know, the Conservative side talking about how dare a worker stand up for a good EBA. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But nevertheless, I'll move on. So also in that space, I believe that you see in the farming industry, particularly drones and AI are starting to play a major role. I remember going out to a forum in Mount Magnet and seeing the drones that rocked up that they were utilising, I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago, and I thought it was very interesting to see that, the amount of ground and the amount of work that can be covered through that space. But again, my fears with that, like with ports, like with airports, like with mining, is my lack of understanding on hackers and the ability for an industry to be shut down overnight whilst they find a solution. I mean, it doesn't seem to me when there is automation and AI involved that the backup system is human. So if the AI is not working, there is not an ability for a worker to continue to do that work. So at least if a worker's sick, you replace them with another worker, etc., so on and so forth. But the backup to AI and automation seems to be we've got to fix the problem, and that could be a major problem. I think DP World had a very big issue with hacking. And I think that is something that we should take note on, particularly at our waterfront level, so that we don't allow automation to become the only way that we receive and export goods, because that would be, in my view, a very negative thing. I also want to quickly mention, it was mentioned already, I do want to leave the mover of the motion some time to speak, but I will move with, I will talk about the politician fake ads. I did see the one in Queensland with MINS, where they did a video that was AI generated. That was interesting, and he came out against that pretty quickly. I think it was sort of like a funny dance and stuff like that, talking about obviously policies that would hurt him. But also I want to talk about the use of bots in campaigning and the voice campaign. There has been some very interesting studies done after the voice campaign that showed the utilisation of AI and bots that created fake pages, fake news, total. As soon as someone would post something positive, there were bots on there posting negative and provoking thoughts. And I think the members in this debate have raised that already, but I want to put it on the record that I think The Voice was one of the first major campaigns in Australia that got that AI treatment. But I will leave some time for the mover of the motion. Thank you for bringing it, the Honourable Wilson Tucker. I think it's been a great debate today.
Question is the motion be agreed.